Well, today is my second appointment with Dr. Soleil. I'm going in to get that HSG dye test, HSG dye test done today. I'm not nervous about the results really, because since they say that I had a chemical pregnancy, more than likely my tubes don't have any blockage. But what's really scary is that, for one, I've never had a procedure in my life, which is very surprising because I'm super clumsy. But I've only had my broken wrist back in the 5th grade. That's the only type of thing that I've had, and that's the only time I had an x-ray. Well, today they'll put like an x-ray over me, I guess, while they insert a catheter into me and put dye in. And so what really stinks is they told me that I'm not going to be able to have anyone in the room with me, so it's just going to be by myself. Well, anyone who knows me, I already hate gynecology appointments. Like, I hate them. Like, I don't like them. They make me uncomfortable. But having Tyson in there with me makes it a little bit easier, because when I had my first vaginal ultrasound, it was easier for me. Like, I didn't stress out about it so much. But now that he's not going to get to be in there, it kind of stinks. And so it makes it really, really nerve-wracking for me. Like, not already am I nervous about just the procedure in general, but the fact that I have to go in by myself. And I know it's just a small little procedure and it's nothing, and I'll know the results as they're doing it. But my thought process is, what if something is blocked and I am going to have issues and I have to like have surgery or something? Because, you know, I'm pessimistic, so I think the worst. And I've been trying to get better at staying positive. But anyways, I'm going to be in there getting those results by myself. Like, that's it. Just by myself. And no one's going to be in there. No one to hold my hand, tell me it's going to be okay. And so I'm a little bit nervous. And I had a breakdown the other night. And I made a video. And then I was like, I don't think I'm going to post it. Maybe the day that I get pregnant and I make a video for all that stuff, I might post it. But I had a breakdown because it really sucks dealing with infertility. Like, it really stinking does, because it makes you feel less of a woman. And I work for an OB doctor, so I constantly have people calling me left and right saying, I need to make an OB appointment, I'm pregnant, blah, blah, blah. And like, either one, they're younger than me, which I'm not that old, I'm only 25, but they're younger than me. This may or may not be their 2nd, 3rd, or 4th kid. Some will come in and just be like, oh, I'm pregnant again, and you know, this is their 5th, and I'm just like, I just want one. That's it, just one. And I can't even do that. Like, my body can't even do that by itself. It's just produce one child. And it's just, it sucks, because you feel like you're not worthy. You're not good. Like, I feel bad for Tyson, because it's just like, I feel like the one thing that we want together, I can't give him by myself. And so I try to stay positive, and I really do have a positive outlook on it, because I've been praying about it a ton. I mean, we pray about it every single night, and probably like 4 or 5 times throughout the day, I just pray about it. And like, I was praying for my menstrual cycle to stop, because I was scared that since this was the first one in 4 months, that it wasn't going to stop in enough time, because if I didn't stop, they would not do the test on me today. And so I'm like, man, that will stink, because then I'll have to reschedule it again, and I may miss it, because they have to do it particularly in between 7 and 10 days, like after you first started. So like 10 days would fall on Monday, so I was hoping and praying that it would stop, and I kept praying, let it stop by Thursday, let it stop by Thursday, and sure enough, it completely stopped. And so I know that God listens to me, you know, like, I don't have any doubt in that. And like, I mean, we try to live our life the best, which we're not the best. I'm not trying to like preach and say, oh, hey, we're the best Christians in the world, because we're not. I mean, we have a lot of things we have to work on ourselves, but we are trying to get better in our faith and all that stuff. And so a positive mind is the best way to have the best faith, because you just trust in God. You let go of your worries and your stress and you trust in God. And so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just a very controlling person. So anyone that knows me knows that. I'm very controlling, and it's rough on me to try to sit around and wait. Just wait for it. So, but I do have a very ease mind about the whole thing. And I've had a lot of people come to me and relate to me. And I've even had 3 people that offered, if for some reason that I'm not able to have a kid on my own for any given reason, that they would carry my child for me. Like, do you realize how awesome that is? Like, me as a person, I've made that much of an impact in someone's life that they're willing to put their body through that for me. Like, they don't get anything out of it, just me. And it's just insane. It makes me feel really good, because sometimes I don't think that I've made an impact on people's lives, or, you know, that I'm not that great of a person, or, you know, I'm really down about myself a lot. And people tell me all the time how awesome I am, but I honestly don't believe them, because it's just hard for me to. But it's just great to have all these people like come to me and say, oh, I'll do this for you, I'll do this for you, and or hey, I just want to let you know that I went through this. And so I've had a lot of people come and give me their stories, and it's been very, very helpful. And so I'm just trying to keep a positive mind for today's office visit, because once I get through with this test, and if while they're doing it, they're going to be able to tell if the dye's leaking out like it should, or if it's blocked, and they'll be able to tell me while I'm laying there. And then what they'll do after that is he'll have like a consultation with me and be like, okay, so we've rolled out the semen analysis, we've rolled out this, and so now we can start you on the Clomid. And I'm actually have my fingers crossed, because if you don't know this or not, sometimes by getting this HSG test done, even if you have like a little bit of dust particles up in your fallopian tubes, that this will help clear it out, and people actually get pregnant. People that have tried for years actually get pregnant off of this. So I got my fingers crossed that maybe naturally I'll ovulate on my own, and that this test like will open it up, and then I'll just get pregnant. Like, that's my hope anyways. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, here's my update for today's visit, and I'll let y'all know how it goes afterwards.